We're going to be summoning our strengths to force guide all of you tonight. We will create history as, of course, a new battlefield to test the mettle of such talented young gamers are set, and we're going to be setting the stage for them as we move forward. So this is the commitment of all esports devotees as the Predator League 2020 Philippine qualifiers unfolds. This is a huge task, very, very ambitious, but we have a wonderful team who believe in building this as esports moves forward, not just in the Philippines, but all over the world. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Manuel Wong.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for the friends from media for joining us now in this place, despite the rain and heavy traffic. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us to be with us for this momentous occasion. And to all the esports lovers, your enthusiasm has certainly continued to fire our drive and imagination. This year, Acer Philippines is pulling out all the stops as we exhaust all efforts for the Predator League 2020 Philippines qualifiers. This is an expression of our belief in the limitless talent, dedication, and perseverance of the Filipino esport enthusiasts. Through our steadfast support of esport in the Philippines, we hope to open the door to every Filipino for a chance to show their mettle and talent, not just here, but in the international esport gaming arena as well. Later, our team will discuss more details about the tournament. That will be, the final game will be next year, but we will start soon the qualifiers game round here in the Philippines in 16 regions. By the way, next year for the finals rounds, we will have more than, or at least 16 countries to come to the Philippines for the championship. Rest assured that Acer Philippines will continue its concerted support to offer the Filipino gamer the chance to carry the Philippine flag with pride and confidence. To all of you, good afternoon and enjoy the program we present for you. Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, give a round of applause for that. It's the second big esports event that we're going to be, of course, hosting here. Thank you very much, Mr. Manuel Wong, once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, the road not put. Make some note. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. We have our boys as well who won just a few months ago. Archangel Predator, of course, from PUBG. Things like these will give you the experience to not just, of course, compete at the highest level, but just get used to the pressure. You cannot train for the pressure. Things like these will help breed the next generation of esports talent. So we're very, very excited for that. But
please welcome the product manager of TNC Events, Franz Inorita.
Hello everyone. Thank you again for all our media friends here for coming along here at the media launch for Predator League. And also for our partners here at Acer Philippines for giving us the opportunity to be part of this event. So again, thank you for the introduction. My name is Franz Inorita. I'm the project manager for Predator League 2020 and I'm also part of TNC Events. So I will be going over the mechanics for the Predator League 2020 Philippine qualifiers. So next slide please. For those who are not familiar with Predator League, I want to go over 3 main points to explain what Predator League is all about. First of all, Predator is one of the brands that has been consistent with its dedication to esports. For the past 3 years, Predator League has been there to offer Predators unwavering support to the esports community. They've been doing this through Predator League, which is one of the biggest esports tournaments here in the Philippines. So, why do we say it's the biggest? We're going to explain it later on in more detail. But needless to say, these tournaments have been helping find the next generations of esports athletes here in the Philippines, especially in Dota 2 and PUBG. So next slide please. So let's go over the schedule for Predator League 2020. for the Philippine qualifiers. There will be 3 phases. The first phase will be the PUBG qualifiers, which will be held from September to October, and it will have a prize pool of 120,000 pesos. For the second phase, we will be having the Dota 2 qualifiers, which will have a total of 160,000 pesos. And after we're done with the qualifiers and have determined who will be representing their regions for the grand finals, we will finally go to the third phase, which is the grand finals, which will have a total prize pool of 500,000 pesos. For the full Philippine qualifiers of Predator League, we will be giving away 780,000 pesos in prize pool. So that's a big contribution from Predator's part in making sure that the esports community is all alive and well here in the Philippines. So next slide, please. So we said earlier that the Predator League is one of the biggest esports events here in the country. We say that because Predator League encompasses the whole Philippines. It goes from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and Metro Manila in finding and searching for the next generation of esports athletes. So in 19 key locations, many teams will be battling over not only the opportunity to represent their regions, but also the opportunity to represent the country in the coming APAC Grand Finals. So there will be, we're expecting around 500 or more teams to be joining the tournament, which is around, give or take 3,000 players, if you're gonna include the subs and the replacement players. And out of those 500 teams, only 4 Dota 2 teams and 16 PUBG teams will advance to the Philippine finals. That is less than 5% of the total teams that will be joining the tournament. So it will really take a lot of strength and determination for the players to overcome the challenge and become the Philippine Grand Finals champions. Next slide, please. So for the Philippine Grand Finals, we will be holding them at November 30 to December 1. And I'm pretty sure everyone's already excited to join Predator League. So next slide, please. We're officially opening the registration for Predator League 2020 Philippine Qualifiers. So just go to this link at www.predator-league.com so that you can register your team and join the tournament. And we would kindly ask our friends in the media to also share this to your channel so that your readers would find out as well that we have already opened the registration for Predator League. Next slide, please. So get ready to battle and summon your strength. Thank you very much for listening.
And the story behind Predator League has held gamers in an enchanting spell. With imagination stirred and desires moved into unquenchable thirst, the fiercest converge every year in an attempt to outplay and outmaneuver each other in the quest to possess the ultimate amulet and rule the world. That's right, the winner will rule the world. The Predator Shield remains a most coveted prize, ladies and gentlemen. So, the quest continues right here, right now, as we mark the start of the journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Predator League 2020 Philippine Qualifiers.